hour.
Thursday, Friday,
I got about
Saturday,
30
Sunday.
minutes of sleep.
What was right next to our bedroom?
We had
Several trains passing through.
the trains were running all night right behind our Airbnb. I'm a light sleeper, so
We heard the trains all night by the train track back here by the window, so that kept us up. I got another U-Haul request in again for the second time. Trent, what do you think?
I think U-Haul needs to figure out a solution for your problems and make it not happen a third time.
Basically, the wires got severed again on the trailer. The old severed wire trick. And this is the second time, so that's a problem. We're going to end up continuing on to our next stop in Grand Prairie, Alberta. Just try to get service up there, or if we see any auto parts stores that are open today, problem, everything's closed today, it's Sunday, we'll try to replace that part. And then I have to replace a fuse in the truck too, so the lights will work. We'll just kind of see how this all shakes out. We got Trent Shaina actually trailing us. They'll be able to be our guide behind us. Hopefully that goes smooth, and we can still get checked in to our next spot tonight without further issues. That's good. The clicker on the trailer work? Oh wow, okay. That's good news. Awesome, thanks.
started to notice that literally everything in Canada has 2 different languages on the label.
It's pretty neat, actually. It's all in French.
Like the shampoo at the place last night had both French and English language on it.
Every single thing in Canada is so foreign. Our car is in metric, so right now I've got it set to 22, whatever that means.
You can do that like formula in your head.
That's absolutely not happening. The gas is impossible to read. I don't understand it. It's in liters. It's like 189.99 is what's on the sign for price.
Started to know some new flavor varieties and stuff in the grocery store, in gas stations. Cherry Barks root beer, I don't recall seeing that in the States. Also picked up some barbecue Doritos. I don't recall ever seeing those, so we'll see how those are. Definitely been an interesting experience so far in Canada. Very beautiful, but very different.
We're driving through the Icefields Parkway, and we went to Lake Louise yesterday. Beautiful, but overhyped for sure. Definitely an Instagram overhyped moment, because right now you have got the most insane blue, not overpopulated, glacier-fed lake just right by us, and we've passed several, and there are glaciers in the mountains, and there are all these crazy formations. It's gorgeous. I can't get over it. Like, I mean, it's beautiful. We just stopped at Bow Lake. It's pretty much just a pull off. You could kind of have a beautiful view. We took a little trail down and like skipped some rocks a little closer to the water's edge, which was nice. And then we came up to Peyto, I think I'm saying that right. You had to take it was a 0.6 kilometer hike. None of us kind of like, I guess, had in our head that it was going to be a straight incline up. and me and Michael were in sandals, which actually wasn't bad. Like, my legs were totally fine, but we were all panting, out of breath. No one brought a water bottle.
Oh my goodness, there's patches of snow. Do you see on top?
Just about the time where I thought I couldn't do any more, it kind of flattened out, and you came up to this opening that was just insanely gorgeous. I mean, Peyto Glacier coming into Peyto Lake. It's vibrant, like it's bluer than the sky. It's like his color blue.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's very vibrant, very intense in color. That unfortunately I don't think pictures can quite pick up as the human eye can. This place is incredible.
Like we were saying, I wish we could just have a camera on our car circulating constantly.
Yeah.
You could be here for weeks and I don't think ever get tired
We'll be
of what you're seeing.
trying to capture footage out here, and you'll put your phone down and be like, oh, I put it down too early. You almost have to keep it up the whole entire time to just capture the scope of everything, and like how tall these mountains are, how snowy capped they are, the glacier blue water, just everything about it. So far, this is reminding me a lot of Alaska. A lot of similarities. Beautiful altogether, though. We'll definitely have to come back and spend a good amount of time here.
Hey Trent, that was a pretty spectacular sight, wasn't it?
Mate, I just when you travel, you can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, I tell you, first of all, I remember down in Brisbane, we were like catching the waves.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
I just remember the Sydney Olympics.
The Sydney. Tajan, what's going on right now? Huh?
There's got to be something that we're after.
Well, first of all, listen here. We saw the bag of Lucky Charms there at the Rainbow. So what's going on now?
I've run on the back since, my friend.
We're in Jasper right now. We stopped to get a little bit of a bite to eat here at this little market. So just kind of a montage of stuff. What do you think about this, Trent?
I had the sushi. I was a little skeptical at first. It actually turned out to be pretty solid. Good stuff.
Excellent. And I went with the sushi too. Just always a good choice. Pretty tasteful. So we're just kind of parked here. Here's the marketplace. And actually, look at this. Look at these flowers here. Very nice presentation. So we stopped for a late lunch in Jasper, and we were headed to Grand Prairie. It's about a 4.5 hour ride up there. As soon as we got outside of Jasper, we started seeing, this major haze?
Yeah.
It looked like a controlled fire. Shaina, remember the wildfire in Alberta? You remember that?
I do remember the
Okay.
wildfire. wild. We came out of Jasper. Big billowing, right? That's a proper word. Billowing clouds
the
of
best
smoke,
word I would use.
right? We continued to drive towards the smoke.
Yeah.
A little crazy.
Yeah, visibility just kind of went.
And look out there.
Very smoky. Wow.
Oh man. It becomes like yellow, so you're like, okay, the fire's close. Where's the fire? It starts to get harder to breathe.
Blue skies and rainbows. Not blue skies and rainbows.
How are you acting while driving compared to me in the passenger seat?
Basically, like, I was actually, like, pretty excited about the situation, like normal. Meanwhile, oh my gosh, Bronson, this is scary.
You were excited about it?
But seriously, he had excitement and I was like a ball of
I don't
nerves.
know. It's kind of thrilling. I was a little intimidated by it because like visibility went south, and it reminded me of that fire in Ocala.
Where all the accidents
Man,
happen.
that was a ton of accidents there.
And it's indescribable what the sky looks like.
Melted the highway, so that's all I'm thinking. It's like an orange overglow, and you really can't see, the forest anymore, and even the visibility in front of you is getting less and less. You don't know if it's going to get worse, and you're seeing people pulled off to the side. You're taking the same thoughts of, do we keep going? Where do we turn around? What would be the plan? We were on a tight schedule in Canada.
All I was thinking was, why isn't someone telling us to turn around? Because it was just crazy. That I've never driven through anything
I know.
quite like that.
Later did we find out, it's not a controlled fire, but it was the Chittaman wildfire in the Chittaman Mountains. Yes.
Caused by lightning.
Yeah, it was quite crazy to find that out. We just really weren't sure how crazy it was going to be. We had just gotten out of that area before they started shutting the roads behind us, so it was like perfect timing. I was still really happy that we made it to our destination. At the end of the day, we could have gotten held back with road closures. Bear to the left, bear.
Oh, there's a black bear.
Did y'all see that? I'm sorry.
I was wondering what you said.
I was saying there was a bear on the left.
I'll get any footage, perhaps?
I'm gonna check the dash cam. Of course, Bronson was going Indy 5000 down the road. Let me see your face. Oh no, your hand? What'd you do? Let me see, Tayden.
So Subway's become a frequent stop. This is our third Subway of the trip, and we'll probably have a couple others too. We'll see. But we're gonna stop here and eat. We're in Grand Prairie, Alberta, and we got checked in at the hotel already. We're calling it a night.
Later that night, Shaina and I went to Walmart to pick up a few things we needed to continue the trip the next day. Bronson and Trent were able to take the boys and Tayden to a wonderful water slide we had at the hotel. kids had a great time, with the exception to a fall that Talon experienced when he ran on the concrete. Overall, the kids loved it, and it was a nice activity for them to do after such a long day in the car while Shaina and I were out at the store. After the kids swam and got cleaned up, we did a family devotional in the hotel room. It was Sunday and we were unable to attend church that morning, but felt the importance of doing a devotional together as a family, especially as we were feeling Satan's attacks on the road. We let the kids pick some songs they wanted to sing, and then I shared a devotional about having community and being a community for Christ. It was a beautiful way to end the evening, and we're just so grateful we had that experience heading into the next day.